What's up, guys? I have two great things to tell you. So the first great thing I got to tell you is a friend of John's is learning how to ride, so I'm going to have a new person to ride with soon. His name's Kim, and he is learning how to ride on a Z1000. It's a Kawasaki leader bike, naked leader bike, and I rode it the other day, and I do not like that bike. I don't know how any beginner is going to learn how to ride on that, or if they do learn how to ride on that, they can ride pretty much anything, because there's three things that I don't like about the bike. The steering, it felt like the wheel was turning on its own after you gave it a little bit of input, so it felt really unstable. It just didn't feel good when I was going at low speeds. The second thing I don't like about it is the clutch. The clutch had about 1.5 inches of play before it even engaged slightly. So that's another thing I really don't like about the bike. And then the clutch, again, if you wanted to fully engage the clutch and put the bike fully in neutral, you had to have it all the way back to the hand grip. So that just was, it just feels sketchy. And then the grab zone is probably like 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of a grab zone. It's not a big grab zone at all. It's a really small grab zone. So I don't like that. And then the throttle is super twitchy. I mean, like, you can give it a little bit of input, and that little bit of input is gonna send a lot of output. It's just not a good bike for a beginner. I don't like riding it personally because I just think it's kind of dangerous to ride it, and it's not my bike, so I don't want to wreck it, you know. They did take off the mirrors of the bike, and the bike does have sliders, so if it is dropped, it's not a big deal because the mirrors aren't going to get banged up or anything. I'm having problems riding this bike today because in my last video I told you that I got an ingrown toenail removed. It grew back over the last 4 weeks, so I had to get it removed again today, and my toe is just not wanting to shift that well. So bear with me with the bad shifts and everything. The next great thing that I got to tell you is John invited me to a baptism of his niece, and I became a godfather. I did not know this, but I did learn this. In Filipino culture, you're not limited to just one set of godparents. So there was about, I want to say, like 15 godparents to his niece, and I was one of them, which I felt really honored and appreciated to become a godparent to his niece. And that was great in itself. But what was even better than that is he invited me to a dinner at the parents' house, and the food was just amazing. If you've ever had Filipino food before, it is so good. It is like ridiculously good. My favorite thing to eat is lumpia, and the lumpia it's just an awesome thing. It's pretty much an egg roll with a little bit of meat inside of it. It's such good food. And then there's all this other food. They had me eat like 5 or 6 plates of food before I had to leave, which I felt fat as afterwards. Port of Dubuque? Okay.
I didn't know they were going to do this today.
Oh, do what?
See all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They usually have them going around that way.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not going to work today. So let's just go to Port of Dubuque.
Okay, let's do it.
Lingon, pre. Lingon. Dala. Yan. Second gear.
Yep.
Now all he's got to worry about is 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Yeah. Second gear is the hardest though, because you got to get past neutral.
So, yeah.
It's going to scare the shit out of him the first time that he accidentally puts it in neutral and revs it. Yeah.
He's going to be like, why is there no power?
Yeah.
Can I practice on your bike?
He tried to. He tried.
Can I?
Can you? You're smaller than he is. I would let you if you felt comfortable doing it.
No, I'm not
Hang on.
comfortable. Can I use it?
No. Maybe if you gave me like 50 lumpia.
I'll work on it.
John was telling me, John Patrick was telling me that your aunt makes lumpia all the time.
Probably. I don't know.
He told me that he'd save some for me.
There you go.
Oh yeah, they were talking about making a lumpia for you.
Yeah? Nice.
There you go. Second gear.
So Kim ended up riding around the parking garage. It took us a while to find that parking garage. We actually went to like a few different parking lots before we found that one. And that one was the best because it was a smooth surface, no cracks, pretty level. And it was a big open area with no cars and stuff. But Kim ended up riding around in circles for about 2 hours. We actually got pizza ordered to the parking garage from Domino's and ate the pizza. John actually brought chairs for us to sit in, so it's pretty comfortable. I said that Kim was gonna ride my bike, but he actually sat on it, and when he sat on it, he realized that he couldn't get his feet close enough to the ground. He didn't feel comfortable. He thought he was gonna drop it. So I guess you need to be a little bit taller than he is to ride this. I think he's like 5'6", if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he felt like he was too short for the bike. I think his Z1000 is lowered, so that could be why it handles a little bit different. And we figured out why it was turning so weird, like the steering wheel was turning so weird. The front tire only had 20 psi inside of it. It's supposed to have 36, and the rear tire only had 30 inside of it when it's supposed to have like 42. So it was pretty flat tires. It had pretty flat tires, so that's one of the big things that that was wrong with it when I rode it. And that's probably why the steering was so goofy. John also adjusted the clutch so that there's less play. There's still quite a bit of play. There's about half an inch to an inch of play, and it engages. It fully engages the clutch before it actually meets the hand grip. So that probably makes it a little bit better. I didn't ride it this time. I just didn't feel like riding it. But Kim did a really good job. He was actually weaving in and out of obstacles that John put out for him, and he also was following like the parking lot layout. You know, like kind of riding in the lanes of the parking lot, turning the bike by himself. When first time I saw him, he really wasn't able to turn the bike, so he improved a lot. That's going to be all for this episode of Ride with Deacon. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.